Is this bully music? What the hell? This is terrifying. What are these horrible shadows back here? Oh god. It's them. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Richard with Everlasting Gaming, and welcome to Forget Me Not. Love is beautiful. You can tell by this wonderful main menu we got going on here. So this game is about the story of two guys falling in love, plain and simple. We got Emmett and Michael. I don't know who's who yet because I haven't played this yet, but that's what the description says, and it's just about them discovering how they really feel about each other. I'm excited for it. I know you're excited. I love the blue he's got going on up here. I'm kind of jealous. Let's dive right in and let's see what this got for us. There we go. Pretty stars. I never knew what it was like to have a friend. To have someone by your side, to support someone, to be supported. I never knew the feeling. For practically all my life, I was alone in the world that only consisted of myself. I didn't want to let anyone in. Because I pushed everyone away, I lacked a single friend. In a cold, isolated world of myself. But as time passed on, the world of mine changed. It was when I was about 13. I used to look at the stars in the night sky. Effortlessly climbing out of my window to the rooftop, I would gaze at the beautiful stars that shone down from the sky. Then a boy broke into my world. That's kind of beautiful and could be kind of terrifying if taken out of context. He broke into my house, and I just fell in love with him because I was so traumatized. I don't know how he got up there, but he did, and he joined me. Oh, that's cute. We looked at the stars together. We didn't know each other, but we talked for some time. It was a surreal feeling. Sometimes I wonder if it really happened, or if it was just a figment of my imagination. Though he only visited me a couple times, those times changed my life, believe it or not. That's beautiful. I can't remember his name, nor can I remember his face. But there was one thing I could remember in the time I spent with him. I remember his smile and the way he laughed. You ever met someone like in life and that's how you remember them, that adorable little dorky laugh of theirs, just that little cheesy smile of theirs? It's the best thing ever. It made me feel really warm to be treated so compassionately by a complete stranger. For the first time, I felt that I could really trust a person I didn't know. I felt like I could truly break out of my shell and open up to people. It's great meeting people like that. Can you guys believe I used to be very shy at one point in my life? Me, your wonderful host of Everlasting Gaming. But then you meet people and they change your life, and then you're here having fun and doing great things in the world. So yeah, always talk to people. You never know who you'll meet. Suddenly, I started acting more social after talking to him. I broke out from the icy grip of isolation that I had on my world, and I owe it all to that kid. Oh, and then the bass dropped. Jesus, I need to stop thinking about this. His eyes are pretty. They match his shirt. Why is it when I think about this, it sounds so damn sappy? God. Oh, that's me, Emmett Nowick, 15-year-old and a sophomore in high school. I'm going to lower this a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Much better. Good old Emmett. Sometimes I like to think I'm not so different than I used to be. Then again, I've definitely changed. High school makes you stop being so naive. You're not so easily impressed. Don't expect very much out of the day. Or year. Now I think I'm just either bored or spiteful. Maybe a little bit of both. My attitude's probably like this because I'm not a very popular person here. But I don't care much about social status and place for education. Though I will admit, it sometimes does get annoying. Guy A. Dude, what's wrong with Emmett over there? He's really scary when he's depressed. See, I told you that guy's weird. Keep your voice down, man. I don't want him to start a school shooting or something. That's not cool, buddy. I thought he was more like in the closet or something. See my point? Well, it's pretty damn annoying. For about 3 years, I managed to tune out most of it. As we zoom in on my face. Oh shit, he's looking at us. You know, I always found myself drawn to these people who are just quiet, because those are just the ones I want someone to talk to. Don't stare at him, his eyes will pull you in, because they're so pretty. Hey man, this combo was all on you guys. I'm not getting shot at. This guy's an asshole. Or sending them a friendly little death bar also does the trick. Oh, he's doing it on purpose. Though it doesn't always work with what we could call bullies. I have about a handful of admirable followers, and I try my best to avoid them. Let's just say that school was never really fun for me. Especially for a physically inept person like me. When I was younger, I'd take some excruciating beatings from some bigger guys, but a little bit after 7th grade, I started making some friends who took my side. Well, maybe just one friend, that is. Is it gonna be my boyfriend? I'm so excited for him. I'm emotionally invested and I don't even know very much about him yet. Sorry guys, I'm late. Yes indeed you are, Sky. Take a seat. Ah, sweet. You're not gonna mark me off, Mr. DuBois? Mr. DuBois, you're a funny student, Sky. Very funny. I was gonna say, Mr. DuBois is pretty cool. Yeah, but no. This is going on your record. Some students chuckle in the background, including me. Mostly because of Mr. DuBois' sarcasm. This guy usually managed to make me laugh without trying. After I met that mysterious boy, I began the 7th grade school year, and that's when I met Sky. Sky was the only person who would really talk to me. She was persistent, even though I wasn't exactly willing to talk to her. At first I found it annoying, but as time went by, we became good friends. She stood up for me and supported me all the way through. Not for Sky, well, I really don't know what my sanity's shape would look like. I really owe her a lot. You can't let anything slip, can you? Not at all. So I'm Mr. DuBois. Sky sighs and sits sluggishly in the empty seat in front of me. Feels like as soon as she enters the area, the gossiping kids immediately hush. I lift my head up to greet her smile while she's making growling noises. Wonderful morning, I assume? Yeah, great one. Mom's car refused to start on us again. Then when it finally drove, she had the audacity to buy lottery tickets at Speed Station. I laughed slightly, giving her a cheeky smile, and somehow empathizing with her situation. There have been some mornings where my mother is polishing her rifles, making me late to school in the process. That's terrifying. There's not much I can say to continue the conversation, though, so I leave the thought alone and move on to someone else's that's been on my mind. We need our books today, right? I can't wait to meet my crush. I change the subject in a serious tone. Sky suddenly stops to ponder my question. Actually, aren't we starting our project soon? Crap, I forgot to do my homework over the weekend. Dude, that is the worst feeling in the world. Right when they come collecting it back in high school, your heart just like, ugh, I'm gonna die. I assume we'll need our textbooks. I trail off, glancing at Mr. DuBois, who seems to be preparing to copy some papers. If I make a run for it, I could get my book quickly before class begins. Look at Sky rummaging through her belongings. I see this guy must have had the same mindset as me with her homework. So I wonder, do I have the time? It's quite a daring decision to make, but I need to do it quickly. Ooh. Let's live a little. Screw it. We're not going to stay in the classroom. We're going to run for it, because we're us, you guys, living for the moment. Get the book. Probably have enough time to spare. My locker isn't even that far away. I'm lucky Mr. DuBois will have trouble with the copy machine again. And with that, I turn to Sky. Be right back. Oh, my homework is in the green folder if you want it. Not like we're cheaters or anything. I'm so cool. Sky's face begins to lighten up, but I turn away to dash to my locker. Thankfully, Mr. DuBois doesn't see me. Am I gonna run into my crush? I'm so excited, you guys. The hallways are pretty quiet, and I like the change in scenery. It's nice to have some peace and quiet every once in a while. I remember in college, I used to hate the fact that you'd go to a place that was supposed to be quiet, and people just go in there, you know, in their little cliques, and they're like, oh my god, Stacy, what did you eat yesterday? I'm like, really? Come on. It's the library, of all places. As I count the numbers on each locker, I find my own locker in a matter of seconds. But of course, I find myself with a surprise. Wow. Kids are assholes. What are they, 5? I think they call this graffiti, but graffiti is usually more artistic and impressive. This doesn't deserve to be looked at fondly. It's definitely someone's idea of a joke. More importantly, someone who doesn't like me very much. And if you're thinking these aren't the bullies I was talking about earlier, this is by a less intelligent group of admirers. Thank goodness it wasn't permanent marker this time, so this has happened before. Assholes, man. I peel off the notebook paper and crumble it up, sticking it inside my locker. I'll have to remind myself to throw it away later. I shuffle through some books in my locker and find my literature book. As I look up, however, I see something out of the corner of my eye. The music stopped. What are we going to see? Well, more like someone. Oh my god. Is it my knight in shining armor? I'm so excited. I think that's him. He's just a few lockers away from me, and oddly, I haven't seen him before. Is he new? The more I observe him, the more something feels strangely familiar. It's almost like his face. I can't put my finger on it, but for some reason, shrugging the thought aside, I close my locker and it startles him. Sorry, I made him poop his pants. He looks really petrified, and I feel bad for practically not doing anything at all. Was he trying to, walk up to me and talk to me? And I guess I kind of, snapped him back into reality? Sorry, did I scare you? The guy just blinks for a moment and shakes his head. He smiles faintly, but glances back at his locker. Looks like he's having trouble over there with that lock. Ooh. Asking if his new won't get us anywhere, but if we ask him if he needs help, put the little seed of kindness up in his little heart. So that's what we're going to do. I don't like most of the kids in my class, but I can definitely remember their faces. But I'm not familiar with this one. Since he's new, I should just help him. I clear my throat and approach the guy, staring at his lock. Need any help with that? He's blushing. Well, his voice is wavering and pretty quiet. He seems he wants to say no, but deep inside he knows he can't do it. Sighing to myself, I move closer and glance at his combination number. 3163, huh? That's actually an easy one. I wish I had that number. I snicker in my mind, but not in a passively evil way, just to make that clear in case you guys were thinking that. I concentrate slightly and manage to open his lock on the first try. I look up and smirk at him, handing him his open lock. That saves you a good bit of time. He looks stupefied and almost confused. I smile at him, not in a genuine way. Just one of my traditional sarcastic smiles. Am I supposed to know who he is and he's petrified because he's, upset that I don't recognize him? Anyway, no need to thank me. See you around. Turning a heel towards the direction of the room, I wave a hand in the air and walk back with a quick tempo to class. In the barren hallways, I hear him mutter. Thanks. I kind of wanted to turn around, but I didn't. I tiptoe back in the classroom later than I expected. Damn, he's going to catch us. I guess my predictions on timing can't always be correct, but for some reason, I can't shake this feeling off. That's a real blurred feeling of something distant. I suddenly snap myself back in reality, noticing Mr. Du Bois in the corner of my eye. Ah, damn, we tried. He got us. Finally, got these papers together. Okay, he didn't catch us. Your printing days are vanquished, Inkjet 5000. Any of the Inkjet HP printers are just crap. For this period, at least. Good thing class hasn't started yet. I quickly head back to my seat to see Sky putting my homework in my folder. Nice timing. Yeah, you're right. Hey, what took you so long out there? Huh? Oh, I try to think of a way to explain the situation without making it sound strange. As I open my mouth, the guy walks into the classroom. Aww. Hello, handsome. I automatically stare at him along with practically the rest of the class. As soon as I realize what I'm doing, I sit in my seat and avert my gaze. I am checking him out. I am such a little cheeseball. When I met him in the hallway, he seemed like an anxious guy. I wouldn't want to make him more nervous. You think he likes me? Oh my god. I'm making all these assumptions. I'm sorry. I feel like I should have some popcorn or a soda or something. But look, I'm being healthy. I'm drinking water. Sky peers in the kid's directions and looks back at me. If you look at all my other past videos before this, obviously, I'm drinking nothing but soda. It's the worst thing ever, and I'm dedicated to quit. Hold me accountable, you guys. I can do this. A new kid. You met the new kid out there? Huh? Oh, yeah. I just helped him open his locker. Aw, look at you, Emmett, being all nice. She smiles cheekily, then gazes back at the front room. And I notice some of the darting conversations that take place between the chattering students. Oh my god, isn't he that basketball player? He's pretty cute. Looks like he's transferring to our class now. Of course he's a jock. I heard that dude can play, better than Roger. Excuse me. Man, Roger's probably pissed. I sigh, wondering if he's helping that guy open his locker with such a sensible move. Apparently, he was on the basketball team. He would look pretty tall, so that doesn't surprise me. I don't really have a problem with him personally, but it seems that all the basketball jocks have a problem with me. That's not cool. I learned that in high school, anyone who had a problem with, like, anyone in the LGBT community ended up being in the community. They just were in denial. Next thing you know, he'll be indoctrinated into the jock way of life and treating me like the rest of the gang does. And of course, he hasn't been there that long. He's already popular. It's the hair. It's the cool blue hair. Though I sigh and realize that I just opened his dumb locker, there's no reason to think so much into it. Just as long as he doesn't talk to me and annoy me, I'm fine. Watch, 5 minutes from now, we're just going to end up making out or something. You can just take a seat over there, right next to those two in the back. Okay. I observe him as he slowly walks towards my direction, but not too closely. Looks like he seems a little nervous. Rather timid-looking guy, too. Is he really that good in basketball? He quietly sits down in the seat behind me in the sky. Eyes all around the classroom, pass him glances. A guy named Roger glares at him crudely. Roger does not like him. Then Mr. Du Bois clears his throat and starts class. Unlike some of the more boring classes, I really like his teaching style. He has a witty sense of humor and involves himself in the class to help us improve. As I kind of like literature, so I guess that's a given. And I kind of like literature. I don't particularly enjoy writing. I love writing. I have a degree in writing. I don't like books, reading, and stuff like that. Maybe editing is my forte. I drift off in thought, but I suddenly feel some sort of pressure behind me. Oh my god, you guys. He's touching us. We're freaking out. Yeah, I know that feeling. You ever had a crush on someone and you turn around and they just have the most beautiful eyes? And this music hits, this exact track right here. I've been through that. It's crazy and terrifying. It was the new kid. I knew he was new to the class and probably didn't have a clue of what was going on. But he's staring straight at me. As I try to catch another glance from him to see if he's just being paranoid, he's looking in another direction. But I could have sworn he was staring at me. I blink a couple times, then turn my head back around to the front. It feels uncomfortable, being stared at from behind. He didn't look angry or anything, but still. A strange feeling is coming back again. I feel almost like this should be familiar to me. I do know him, I'm just not remembering. Well, scratch the thought of me enjoying this class period. I try to listen to Mr. Du Bois explaining the project, but the thought still runs in the back of my mind. Did he poke me or something? What was that feeling? Unless I missed something. But thankfully, he isn't looking at me anymore. I think. Class goes by really slowly. Most of the information I don't even retain. I hate to say it, but that kid is so distracting. Who is he, anyway? Before I even get a chance to catch up on reality, the bell rings, indicating the end of the period. Ah, nostalgia. Also, super generic stock sound of a school bell. Sighing, I get up from my seat, but I'm stopped by a voice. Hey, you feeling all right? It's Sky, and I realize I have almost forgotten all about her all period. My boyfriend has that exact pendant right here. It's adorable. Huh? Oh, yeah. She observes me for a second or two, then makes me a weary smile. All right, well, don't tire yourself out, okay? You can't always try to be at the top of your class. Oh, and you think you can take my place? I smirk and Sky's smile lightens more. See, that's the Emmett I know. Well, I'm off. See you later, bro. All right, you too. I get ready to make a break out of the classroom and get to my next class. Ah, good old boring Algebra 2. Hate algebra. Math is infuriating. Even though I do my work and I get good grades, I'm more bored in here than anywhere else. I truthfully need some entertainment every once in a while. YouTube is great. And of course, classmates don't always suffice. Literally, like, my whole college track was just Markiplier. But I wonder. If you're watching this, Mark, I love you. You're awesome. Thank you for all the awesome laughs. This is considered the entertainment I needed. I know it seems strange to consider this entertainment, but I must say, I'm not bored. For once, I know him from somewhere. It's like a puzzle. I have to fit the pieces together, and sooner or later, I'll figure it out. But the more I observe him, though, the further the thought drifts away. I'm beginning to wonder if I should just ask him or something. Screw it, do it. Go for it. I mean, I did talk to him, so why would it be a problem? Maybe it's just me or something. I don't like to start conversations, but I did it for him. I should just do it. Because maybe there's a slight chance, just a possibility, that maybe he's that kid I've never forgotten. Then again, what are the odds of that, right? I don't even remember the guy's name or face. But it's worth a shot. I should just ask him for his name. I glance at the new kid who walks past me, then sits down silently at his desk yet again. He looks at me, but quickly averts his gaze yet again. He's waiting for me to say something. Body language, you guys. It's so simple when it comes to things like this. When people are freaking out and things. It's a sort of look that is curious, just like mine. Now I'm just sort of embarrassed. I turn away without any hesitation and slump in my seat. Doodling in my margins aggressively, I keep scolding myself in my head. Good old margins. What was I thinking? Wanting to ask for his name. And I'm blushing. I'd find it out eventually, no doubt. So I don't need to ask. But I want to. And with that, the rest of the class went by quickly again. As I look for the new guy, he's already out of the classroom. I gather my things quickly and walk out of the empty classroom. I start to head out to my locker to put some books away. Let's see. Next I have lunch, so I'll need my lunchbox. Well, I guess it's obvious now when I think about it. I softly murmur to myself while taking out some items from my locker. But suddenly, I find myself in an unordinary silence. A kind of tenseness in the air. Shadows. Cunning laughs. Oh no, are they doing something? I turn around with a terrifying hesitation. Is this bully music? What the hell? This is terrifying. What are these horrible shadows back here? Oh god. It's them. Are you Ozzy Osbourne? More specifically, Jose. He's on the basketball team, but I don't keep up with sports enough to know how good he is. All I know is that he's aggressive. He's been picking on me for years, before he's even joined the team. It's one of those odd relationships where he hurts me, and I have no idea why. Hates me. Well, if it isn't Noek. I haven't seen you in a while, Emmett. Did you miss me? When he says that, he means of course in an unfriendly way. I'm sorry, Jose, but you got some problems. Look at these teeth. They look like shark teeth. I can say all the witty things I'm thinking right now. It would make the situation horribly bad. Instead, I just gulp and attempt to walk away from the situation and these terrifying shadow people. Where the fuck do you think you're going? We still need to talk. About what? I call out gulping, feeling lightheaded. I don't like the way this is going. It's like being trapped in a room, slowly filling up with water. I just want to get out. Spare me that. Well, if you really want to know, Jose steps closer to me, along with the rest of his pack of animals. Some laugh, some have poker faces. Jose gives a distorted smile with his creepy-ass teeth. We're going to lower this a little bit more because I can tell it's coming up. Perfect. That smile is a sole characteristic that reminds me of how messed up this guy is. It's a smile that reminds me of memories I really don't want to remember. I got back the homework assignment I beat out of you. When I looked at it, I only got one answer correct. Why would that be, Emmett? I remember that. I was so pissed off I made sure to make my answers wrong when Jose decided to copy him. I did that out of anger, and now I guess he's angry as well. He had it fucking coming. Nothing could ever make them take a break. I would have punched Jose if it was me. You can't always assume I don't make mistakes. I don't think you get it, Emmett. What? What more could I not understand about you? Sick, humble, sadistic piece of shit. You can't afford to make mistakes around me. Not around here, you don't. People in the crowd begin to laugh again. The echoing sounds remind me of how physically useless I am. Well, Emmett, how about we have some fun? Like old times. What do you say? The laughing stays continuous, growing louder and louder. This bully music is ridiculous. Before I know it, Jose forms a fist with his hand. They all laugh even more. I hear some concerned voices of other students in the background, but nobody ever helps with things like this. I never understood that. Like, if someone I cared about was being threatened like this, I would beat some ass. At least nowadays. Like, I was really shy as a kid, so maybe not then, but now I'd kill someone. Not actually kill, but stand up for someone. You can't let people get beat up like this. It's been a while since I've had to explain a black eye to my mother. Damn, that means it's happened to him before. I feel bad for him, man. Is this the part where, like, what's his name jumps in and just saves us? It'd be great. In a matter of seconds, Jose unleashes a massive punch. What an asshole. I wait for the pain. Alas, I don't feel anything. But I was sure I heard a noise. Did somebody punch him? I opened my eyes slowly. They open all the way to see Jose's crooked face. Dumbass flinched. I'm not gonna kill you yet, Noek. Oh, he's fucking with us. Not yet. I slide down the set of lockers slowly to the floor. The noise and the laughing subside, and the bell rings. Wouldn't that have really hurt him if he actually hit the wall or the locker, I'm guessing? Oh, that's not cool, though. He's fucking with them. It's embarrassing. At least they're gone. Right now, I just really want to beam myself out of the school. Of course. But at least I'm not having a panic attack or anything, I suppose. I hear the hallway slowly empty, initiating the next class period. I should probably get up. Sighing, I prepare to open my eyes. Aw, he's coming to check on me. Hey! A voice then startles me. I bang my head slightly on the set of lockers behind me. And with that, my eyes immediately open. You feeling alright? He's worried about us, you guys. Don't everybody fangirl out at once. It's that new kid. He's holding out his hand. What's he doing here? I just hope he didn't see what happened to me. Should I trust him? Of course. Of course. He's the only one that actually tried to see how I'm doing. He must have saw what happened to me. And he's only really doing the right thing by at least helping me. What other choice do I have? Might as well take his hand. I extend my hand to grab it, and I pull myself up. I'm able to stand. My legs still feel wobbly, though thankfully I didn't stand up without any support. Thanks. I say to him, but not very sincerely. Come on, he's the only one that's trying. If anything, I'm feeling really pathetic right now, and this whole situation right here isn't helping me at all. I'd be better if I just said thank you and left. No problem. He doesn't know what to say. He's shy. I almost initiate that I'm about to leave, but he lightly tugs the sleeve of my shirt to stop me from going anywhere. Yeah? Oh, he wants to say something. Before I saw you here, I saw Jose and his gang pass by. They didn't do anything to you, did they? The hint in his voice almost seems a bit concerned, but I can also tell he doesn't seem to be on good terms with Jose either. As a matter of fact, I don't think anyone is. Maybe he just pities me. Jose must have picked on him before, and he just pities everyone else Jose touches. I really don't want to be pitied. I really don't. Something like that. Jackass. Look at he's angry because he's concerned. That's beautiful. That fucking... I blink, noticing something almost wild in his eye. Jose must be this guy's tick, as some might say. Never heard of that before. Tell me in the comments below what that means, you guys. Being someone's tick. I've never heard that before. It's one person that can make a certain somebody go crazy. Oh, a tick. Got it. That makes sense. If that's the case, is it really pity he feels towards me? Is it genuine concern? Or is it just... Well, I'm not sure. It's unfiltered, animalistic love. I don't know. I'm just messing with it. What is it exactly? If he ever does anything to you, just tell me. Oh, that's adorable. I'm sorry. I know it sounds weird. Since you know I don't really know you too well. Just promise you'll tell me, alright? It's the least I can do for you opening my locker. Oh, he's returning the favor. How pretty is this? We'll be making out in no time. Alright. Suddenly, I kind of smile. Just lightly, though. Just so you guys are clear. There's something about this guy that makes me feel a little bit better. Then I realized I don't even know his name. Now would be the perfect opportunity. But how am I supposed to tell you anything if I don't have your name? Oh, so cute. I smirk, feeling my normal sarcastic self again. His name is like something random, like Benedict Cumberbatch. Like, I never liked that name. I don't know why. Oh, well, you're right. He flusteredly shrugs, laughing a bit. My name's Michael. Michael! And you are? I'm Emmett. All right. Well, I should go. Me too. See you around. I flash him a smile, then turn a heel to the direction of my next destination. There's something about that guy, but I don't know what. Pick a location. Okay, so we are going to stop the video here. Holy crap, you guys. Things are getting real. He stood up for us. Our senpai stood up for us. It's getting great and all the emotions, and I love it, and it's adorable. I want to know what you guys think. What do you think the connection is between Michael and Emmett? Maybe they knew each other at some point? Why do you think that he's threatening, like, Jose, saying, oh, I will stand up for you? Do they have a connection? I want to know what you guys think about all these connections. Tell me in the comments below. I want to hear from you. All right, you guys, hey, if you guys like new and exciting gaming videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time I post every day. All right, hey, it's been fun. I'm having fun with you guys. I'm enjoying this. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm Richard with Everlasting Gaming, and as always, have a good night.